I
reverse.
remember. Yeah, you were in chat talking about that as well. I do remember that. All right, Mars now picked up. I wouldn't say that it's like particularly good against anything here.
It's good
Yeah.
against the Brood, for sure.
hmm
One of the better spider killers, and Arena is one of the only ways that you can actually like pin the Brood in. And Brood does not like to buy BKB. He really wants to go auras.
Mhm.
So it is weird to have it with the puck, but it's definitely good versus the Brood. And it's honestly good versus their supports as well, because Arena is like one of the only spells in the game that actually gap closes like for your team. Like most heroes, you blink Ravage, like you're actually like going in or whatever. Mars Arena actually like corrals them like towards you, so it's really good at catching these supports, especially these
Yeah.
squishy supports like CM Lion.
Yeah,
There's your
can
damage
last
for it as well.
significantly longer as well. Yeah, it couples really well with both the Mars and the puck too. So you've got a way of snapping the coil with Marcy. You've got a way of doing damage at the coil and the arena. The Mars and this lane is like really strong as well. You set up with a cookie, spears someone into a tree. You've got so much burst damage between the scatter blast and God's rebuke. Like actually pretty sick. Uh, and your lineup is looking kind of squishy in order to deal with this as well. And yeah, that has to be like one of the only answers at this point is a
Yeah,
lifesteal. It's like the
really,
classic Mars counter.
really good lifestealer pick, I believe.
I hate this hero when we keep seeing it. I look like a complete idiot right now, Sam. I mean, you got to say something to make me look smart in front of the people. My career's on the line here.
Your career's on the line. I gotta say something to make you look smart.
Yeah.
Ricky, help.
Yeah, it's not happening. Ricky's ain't gonna help me out here. Okay, well, last set of bands coming out. Maybe you can snipe these ones. You see Kunkka band out on NoRunes. I don't see a massive reason for that other than the fact that they need a mid. Maybe they plan on picking up something. Oh, no, Nigma's already been banned out.
I think the boat is decent at tanking the coil in the arena. Like instead of you'll get this big spell pressed on you and you'll get snap ultied and you'll be able to just like stand there and boat yourself and maybe tank. And it's a BKB builder, which is really impactful. They should ban out another BKB building mid, most likely. That could be. I mean, it doesn't really want to be Leshrac, but
Yeah, I mean, Kunkka is just like the biggest one. The only other like BKB building strength mid I can really think of would be. I mean, you could run Dawnbreaker mid, maybe. Would that be
yeah, it's
too
a little
crazy?
memey. Yeah, probably too memey. There's like Tango's banned. They're all the mids are banned. Primal's banned. No, there is a Pangolier, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, they already have Mars. That's one of the ones that would have come to
Yeah,
mind. Yeah, Dragon Knight, but again, that
I don't
I
know
feel
if
like
you
you have
want
damage
Dragon
problems. You go
Knight.
Dragon Knight.
Yeah, probably don't want Dragon Knight.
Yeah,
I do think Pangolier. Oh, they could Pudge on the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF. Pudge mid looks really good. You'll beat the puck. It's a lane counter to puck. It's pretty good versus the Snapfire damage because you don't take damage from the globs. It's pretty good at like buying BKB and standing his ground. I think Pudge mid could be kind of sick. I don't think they'll pick it, but if this was a Chinese team, I could definitely see something like that. Tusk was definitely a better ban than Pudge actually though. Tusk had a BKB cancel on the lifestealer. Good catch. Also just probably a better hero, like really good hero. Tusk is I would say A or S tier hero.
Yeah,
So.
I like the drafting from NoRunes quite a bit.
I do think it's a good lifestealer game though. Interesting to see what the last hero for NoRunes is. They need a carry that'll beat lifestealer.
Speaking of
And
lifestealer,
Broodmother.
Neff, are you convinced on lifestealer yet? Because this is now the third time we've seen it today, and it does.
I will never change my mind or learn my lesson.
Okay, sounds about right.
I will be an ignorant son of a bitch until I die.
Whoa.
Faceless would. Wow, there's a lot of team fight on the side of NoRunes, but very little like. I guess they have some lane clear, but.
I mean, it's a good Faceless Void game.
Yeah, it's good. It's not great versus Broodmother, I will say.
Yeah, it struggles in lane
really
for sure.
Like the lane isn't that easy. You get kicked out. You don't really like to chrono this guy. I mean,
Can't you just lane swap it? Can't you just put Faceless Void into the Lifestealer lane? Doesn't it absolutely crush Lifestealer?
No. I mean, it'll be like even. And they'll lose the lane too. There's the Pango as well, even into the Void. So they just take the Spirit.
Yeah, you're right.
But the issue is that the Crystal Maiden is really strong, and he'll have like a Marcy, which is maybe he'll have a Snap. I don't know. I think the Snap is the 5, so I guess he'll have Snapfire either way. But
God, the new Snapfire set looks so good. There were like 4 really good Snapfire sets. I couldn't really decide which one I wanted, but all of them were good.
I don't know. This is some
all of them were really good.
N64 looking.
It's like Banjo.
Donkey Kong 64 ass looking enemy.
It reminds me of like Banjo Kazooie, I think, more than anything. Like that.
You know those annoying ass gators in Donkey Kong 64?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what that thing reminds me of.
10 seconds.
It's little collar though.
It's cute. It's got a little bone on it.
Yeah, it's got like the bone and
Yeah.
small teeth.
Yeah. And each one of those teeth has more polygons than Morphling.
Yeah, it really does.
Dude, I just love how like Razor gets this Arcana, and it's like this is what Morphling wishes, you know, he could be. You know, just a big tornado. But no. Do you think they ever like remodel Morphling, or are they just gonna put it in a paywall on like a Persona or an Arcana?
I don't even know. I mean, yeah, I don't think they will. I feel like Valve's just gonna leave it there forever. People will be playing with more.
They used to remodel heroes.
Yeah, they were remodeling them for a little bit, and then I think they just gave up. Like it looked like they were done with it.
They just give them
I don't know.
Arcanas. That's the answer, right? That's what they do
Yeah.
now. They just give like the bad models an Arcana.
Yeah, but didn't they update like Crystal Maiden recently, and now she's just a dog, like a smaller dog?
Well, heroes that got remodels were like the big ones were Drow and Faceless Void. Those two had like some of the most drastic remodels of almost any hero.
I guess that's true.
Slardar got a remodel.
King?
Wraith King got a
Yeah, Wraith
remodel.
King
Well, that
got-
one was more of a necessity thing.
I mean, you know, I've never seen the lawsuits though.
True.
Could be fake.
Fake lawsuit.
Yeah.
All right, based on draft alone, who do you guys like here?
Hold on. I'm gonna just take a step back. Boring question. Instead, I'm gonna lead this into having everyone attack Ricky. Before this game started, Ricky was like, "I don't know about this 5RATFORCESTAFF team anymore. I've lost complete faith in them. I think they're garbage.
Whoa!
I can play better Dota than this."
Okay.
Sammy, remember when he was saying all those things?
Yeah, I remember. I heard it loud and clear, actually.
Yeah.
It's true.
Kinda
I
messed up,
did.
Ricky.
I said all of
That's
those
it.
things for sure.
I think 5RATFORCESTAFF are gonna win this game. I have faith. I believe in North America. I can't vote 2-0 South America. I think 5RATFORCESTAFF clutch this one out. Big game from Kits. Big
Kits is a
Pango
god
game.
tier Pango player. Like that is one of his best heroes, I would say, in my opinion. So I am excited to see how he does this
Yeah, but
game
he's
on the hero.
lost. I mean, here's my issue. He's lost like the last 5 lanes he's played against Mr. Jeans.
Yeah, I will say
At a certain point, this starts to affect your mental.
he did play Pango versus Mr. Jeans in the other series, and it went pretty poorly, right? It was Pango versus something else. It was
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be flaming Kits or anything like that. I meant to a good
Pango
player,
versus
but-
Ember. Lost
Yeah.
Pango Ember.
I think
After
Ember wins
after,
that
like, a
lane
certain
now, though.
amount of
Yeah, that is an
losses.
Ember favored one, but it was like really bad. Like it was like not acceptable. Albano Zebra though, maybe in, but Moose does
Dude.
have a stun still.
If Puck gets
Give me
this
the
first
orb.
blood, oh no, he does!
Oh no! And Moose!
Oh, the body blocks from Guts. Does he hold him in place? He's gonna be able to do it. He's trying to dance his way out of here, but
no.
Guts
The
is about
kill
to get
is
2 kills. Oh
Double
boy.
kill through Guts. So I mean, I don't know if you can blame Kits for this one. Looks like this is already off to a pretty bad start, I would say. He's about 500 below Guts at the moment. Guts also just queued up his Glove of Haste. Already has a bottle on the way, so pretty good for him.
All right, look at the plus side. Look at how much mana Guts has gone through here.
He has a bottle, Neff.
Good point.
It's already done. He has the
We're
bottle.
looking on the bright side now.
Uh-huh.
I do like the friendly high five. Good to see some camaraderie here.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is rough. I feel bad. These kids can blame his team now if this doesn't go well for him. Or maybe he'll overcome all odds.
That's gonna be those are some heavy odds there.
Yeah, but that's the kind of odds that like an anime protagonist overcomes. Like he hasn't beaten Guts before. Guts gets a power up, and that's when Kits like it was all out. You know.
Yeah, it's the Eternal Envy strat. I've seen that.
Yeah.
How's that guy doing recently, by the way?
Didn't he
Still
retire?
rank-
Rank 200. Rank 200.
Let's see.
Yeah. Plays only Drow Ranger too, which is interesting.
I actually I think I was watching a stream and they're like, yeah, this is the 5th game in a row they've played against Envy Drow that day or something.
No,
Bottom
it's
lane.
really. Oh.
Easy pick off there from them. Just a little out of position on Nuages.
I will say it is interesting that they put the Snapfire as the 5. Originally, I thought it would be the Marcy, and the Snap would lane with the Mars, but it's fine either way.
I mean, the Mars Snapfire is just like a killer lane.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't do that one as well.
I think they just
Yeah,
want
feel
the
like it's
ranged hero with the Faces Void is pretty much all it is. Like to trade with Lion.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna do the rune deny. Guts is gonna do the rune contest. Pretty good. Oh, yeah.
Didn't manage to pull it off.
Yeah.
Well, for the most part, Kit's okay on CS in the mid lane. You just got a pretty huge gold advantage on the puck, obviously, from the first blood. The side lanes seem to be fairly even, though. Lifestealer and Hiko kind of just farming it up.
Yeah. Moose taking some heavy damage from the Snapfire, but there's a full, or he had a full stick there, so.
Uh-oh. Moose might be in some trouble. Mini is chasing.
He's got Hex still.
Yeah.
He's looking for that first hit bash, doesn't get it. Okay. Gut's starting to get a little aggressive in the mid lane here, as he's going to make it a... Kids go back underneath this tower. He's still got a bottle available, but...
It's going to have to walk base, though?
I don't know if he can fight for the 4-minute water rune, right?
He's got tangos queued up. Yeah, I don't know if he can. He just bought some tangos, so...
Gut just bought 2 mangoes. So he could just drop both these, then drop his spells.
Oh, he already has 2 mangoes.
Yeah, he just sent them out.
Nice, good dodge from Guts here. Look at that solo kill though in mid, really close.
Dude, he's not even committing the orb because he doesn't want to miss it. He commits this, then all of a sudden he has like one less tool to be able to contest the runes.
Kits is in a really bad spot though for these power runes. I think Guts is going to try to mirror him on either side.
He's going to get the bounty rune here at least, so he might be able to like at least.
Oh,
there's double bounty rune.
That's really good.
No one took the 0-minute bounty.
Yeah.
Stonks, baby. So he's not going to get either of the water runes, but he does full regen, which is pretty huge for him.
Really helpful for him.
All right, Speed kind of crushing the bot lane, which as expected, right? It's not a good lane for Faces Void.
Yeah, and the longer this goes on, the more the Brood is going to pull ahead. You know, there really needs to be a rotation, I think, down to the Brood Mother. It's going to be, I mean, heavy shoulders for Guts this game, I think. Needs to make an early rotation, use the coil to kill the Brood Mother at least once, but hopefully twice. Maybe you can use Chrono on the second time, but if you let this go on, it's only going to get worse. Brood is going to continue to out-CS the Void. Void is going to get poorer and poorer and not be able to actually farm.
I actually see the Brood Mother pick up a casual Wraith Band too, which is not like an item we see all that often, but super good in this lane.
It's any lane that you're playing against like heavy physical damage against Slaughters all the time. I mean, like you need to build a Wraith Band against Faces Void. It's a little bit more surprising, but still pretty good since he's trading.
Bottom lane. There's a go.
I mean, I don't think Mini can do this. He actually time walked in.
He doesn't have time walk.
No stuns available on Moose, but he just takes a lot of damage there. There's no regen in this lane. He can get like a single clarity from Nuages maybe, and that's about it. Or not clarity, a Tango. Meanwhile, top lane, Hiko getting chased down. Pops the rage, DNM to dodge it, trying to just dodge it out through the tower here, but AB1 yoinks the kill, dies to the tower. And DNM is going to make a little long walk back to the creep wave.
Yeah. Mini's pushed really far back inside the safe lane right now.
Yeah.
He's not CSing at all. This actually sucks. Yeah, he's going to TP.
There's a 6-minute rune. We'll see who grabs this one. Guts looking bottom, looking for the rotation. No. B for hits with the ace.
I mean, they're going to try and get Speed here, but TP coming in soon here from the Lion. Speed, does he get the space he needs? Trying to auto-attack through the lifesteal. Is it actually enough? So close, but no, Nuages will finish him off.
So, that's pretty good. They got 1 kill on the Brood. That said, the Mars is still going to be having a really hard lane. Wow, Guts is just going. Drops the coil and everything.
All right, I mean, Moose did just TP down here, so he's going to have a long walk back to whatever lane he chooses, which might give space to Mini, like you were talking about.
Look like, yeah, he's just going to grab things. not connect with anything, or I think you grabbed
Looks
just a
like-
moment ago.
Hits with the haste.
He's gonna take the courier. Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Kids is doing okay. I mean, he's not struggling too much against the puck. He's a little bit behind in XP and gold, but expected based on the start. Does have his level 6. You know, he's fine.
For how it started, really good. Still need to find a way to use roll though.
Yeah.
The best way is probably just with the brood bottom, but I could definitely see going top and killing the Mars being equally valuable.
Yeah, keeping Hiko down, not letting him get to that level 6 is pretty important. Like, the Mars Arena can actually shut down Broodmother pretty hard if he, like, just surprise DPs to the bottom lane.
Yeah. So this brood is already 6 though. It's really difficult for Void to play now.
Yeah, he just leaves.
He's like,
Oh, wait, he
canceled.
canceled. Did he meant to TP top and accidentally
Yeah,
hit
no,
the base?
I'm not sure. They're gonna try to kill the brood. They do have Chrono, but it's kind of an awkward. I don't think he'll die.
Puck's coming. He's
They're keeping
pinging.
in the puck though. Here's the Chrono. So this is.
Oh,
the
he
second
misses
kill.
moves. It's just a solo
Oh,
chrono
no.
onto the brood,
No,
but
they got the coil.
it'll be enough.
Really good. On the mid rune though, we'll see another rune for Kits here. Gets the DD. Pretty good. I will say Guts is having to sacrifice the rune control.
Moose is alright. Moose is he realized that there's an observer ward behind the tower, and I thought he was gonna go for it there. That would have been like a suicide mission though. All the heroes still standing there.
Kits is making a go here. He's got the DD.
Kits does a lot of damage with that DD and Orb of Corrosion right now.
Can't connect with anything though.
I mean, they're gonna try and
Dude,
pressure
Hiko
the
has a
mid tower
meteor
here.
hammer.
Whoa, he really does.
Okay, I've actually
I
seen
saw
Meteor
him
Hammer Mars
persevering.
before.
Yeah, I just saw him like throw out a spear of Mars and try to meteor hammer onto DNF.
It doesn't really.
Oh,
connect
bottom
together.
lane.
Jungle, they go on to face this
Oh.
void.
That's pretty good. They got him with the root as well.
How does it feel?
This Faceless Void really struggling right now.
It looks like the map is going to be really hard for Radiant to play. This last pick Faceless Void is not going to do a lot. Really worrisome, I would say, for the scaling. It looks like 5RATFORCESTAFF are going to gain, 5,000 gold in the next 5 minutes, and I'm not exactly sure what NoRunes can do to stop it.
Well, that's what they're doing. Look at that. Meteor hammers that tier 1 tower. On
Should have built a
Hiko.
Midas. Midas would get the GPM at least.
You're a hater. Rico's experimenting.
I guess so, yeah. They're going on this lifestealer though.
DP's coming in. They see the Pango. And they force something. AB1 here as well. We'll catch the Marcy, and that is an easy pick off for him. Moose hiding in the tree here as
Dude,
well, going for the Meteor Hammer.
Hiko. He gets it off. Moose
Yeah.
doesn't throw the stun onto him.
And that is
He
going to be
doesn't
a
have that.
very difficult time for Hiko. And it does get the arena off and the Spirit catching the Pangolier for the moment, but the Rolling Thunder to just chase him down and tries to go full pig, but well, Kit's ping-ponging a little bit, but still managed to find the kill. Now looking for Nuages.
Some
Roll
more.
not going to connect, but the chase continues. They got plenty of damage to chase him under the tower. And it's just going to be 2 more kills for the side of 5RAT.
Well, Rats is showing off their strength in numbers. Hashtag Rat Pack.
Sad face. Sad rat face.
Yeah, rat face. Yeah, I don't know. That was a bait for sure.
Yeah, it was all a bait.
Yeah. No one's listening in on the caster comms. They got lured into a false sense of security with that one.
See,
Is he going for?
Mark.
Is he gonna go for Kits here? There's no way, right? Okay. Oh. He definitely thought he could. The Chrono into the Mortimer Kisses. Oh boy, that is a lot of damage. The stun comes through. They do manage to finish off the puck, but they get themselves something. Oh, TP canceled into the freezing field. Minnie's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Doesn't have max time walk. He would have lived if he had it max. Dead.
Dude, Nuages was a little off the mark with those first couple globs. Had they come connected, puck probably would have lived there.
Yeah, almost definitely. He had a fairy fire as well, so he was ready to actually be able to live. The first action he did was press coil, unfortunately, and
Yeah.
no mini stun anymore.
Yeah.
They're looking for speed here. They do have the arena spear, but Marcy
No
doesn't
way.
hit the rebound for the bonus speed. Interesting.
I mean, I'm not
I'm
sure.
not even sure the Brood dies.
Yeah.
With Meteor Hammer, definitely, right?
I guess so, but there's no Marcy ult. Marcy's only level 5.
Oh, I didn't.
Little
Yeah, I didn't
scary.
consider that. Okay.
Yeah, it's all he's got is sidekick here. And while the sidekick's like maxed out, he can put in the
They're
damage.
gonna
Like
catch him though. They got him with the arena.
the spear.
Marcy's.
Connects, but
Yeah,
moves the
I don't
rotation
know.
on in. Nicely done. The bait was there. They were
Did not
smoked
look
already. AB1 accidentally channels that freezing field, but they finish off the Mars. They protect the Brood.
Yeah, I don't know. Brood with 20 HP regen and lifesteal, level 9, 1500 HP. Difficult kill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Needs probably Snapfire to get that kill, and I think that's the main problem with Radiant's lineup. They really have a damage issue. There's they have all these circle spells, but they don't really have damage to throw on top of it. Like sure they have Snapfire, but this is a 120-second cooldown, and they need more damage to throw casually onto their circle spells.
Yeah.
And the only way they're gonna get there is if they have a Void with 5 items, or a Puck with Octarine or whatever can poke them.
Eco goes pig mode, chased down by Kits. Rolling Thunder will be able to hold him in place, and they get themselves back-to-back kills on the Mars. Guts comes in, does have the coil if they want to drop it on the Broodmother, but they don't. They have coil and Mortimer Kisses, but they're just a little bit afraid. Turns attention on over to AB1's Crystal Maiden. Doesn't connect onto anything either. They're
Wait for the
chilling.
Mars to come back up before they'll commit anything. When Mars respawns, they'll have Arena Blood available, and that's when I think they're gonna drop the Mortimer Kisses. I think it has to be with him rather than just the Puck. They don't have enough like stun without the Mars. He's the one who's like controlling everyone up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's gonna run down the mid lane for them. He really needs his Blink Dagger.
Yeah,
Start
the
fighting
Meteor
quicker.
Hammer is it was a good game for Phase Boots too. I mean, he needs the armor, he needs the move speed. Really.
Coil comes
Coil
out
onto-
solo onto the Crystal Maiden.
And you take what you can get.
I mean,
Yeah.
you get the kill, I suppose, but
We take those in South America. Good.
Look how fast this Meteor Hammer is farming. Incredible.
Yeah, I will
The pace
say,
of this lad.
This is kind of impressive.
Look at that. He didn't even need to hit that creep to get lasted on it there.
I mean, if you think about Meteor Hammer in terms of like it makes it so he doesn't have to build a soul ring, it like there's definitely some positives to this item on the Mars.
True.
Yeah, gives him mana.
Yeah.
Needs that.
8 all stats. That's big.
Yeah.
That's almost an ultimate orb.
Gives like as much health regen as like a Battle Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
It like gives the Mars like all the like base stats and mana regens that he needs. It's just like kind of meh in terms of like providing utility, but it will allow him to stay on the map and continue to farm for a while.
Yeah, I don't think that top tier 1 would have gone down without that Meteor Hammer, Sammy.
That's a good point. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, extra map control right now. He goes
Yeah.
just thinking on a different level.
Almost got his Blink Dagger too.
Speed's got to be
Wanna go
careful
off
with these
now?
spiders. Okay, never mind. Was not careful with the spiders, and Mars kills them all.
Well, and he's gonna Meteor the Wave. Look at that. Big efficiency there.
Yeah.
Almost got Blink Dagger.
Yeah, you
so
got
that's
the Blink
good.
Dagger.
I mean, that's pretty huge. If they can actually take the fight on their terms, like with the Blink, the Chrono, the Mortimer Kisses, it's pretty good. They're positioned really well in 5RATFORCESTAFF, though, to push this tower, and DNM feel
They're
pretty
really-
strong. Ooh.
There is a chance for them to get, super arena here and have the Faceless Void come in, kite the Rage, but I mean, I think Void needs to TP now. There's the arena.
Oh, the spear's
Really
way
went
off,
here.
though. And 2 heroes instantly magic immune. The Mortimer Kiss is not really doing much of anything. Like you said, Mini does have that Chronosphere available, but just gets Chain Stun down. He's out of mana. Has to run away, pops the stick, able to survive for the moment, but oh my gosh, a disaster. They don't connect on anything.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
spear sure didn't land.
Yeah, if he spears the Lion there, it's pretty good. They're gonna kill Lion instantly. The Pango's gonna be forced to press roll. Not so bad, but yeah. It's unfortunate execution there.
Yeah, he went for the Pango, who was infested, and it's like, he ain't gonna do nearly enough damage to kill this guy.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Hiko's gone from building meteor hammers, now he's got the BKB queued up, so he's realized he doesn't really get the opportunity to be creative in this game.
Yeah, BKB is good. That's good. I mean, Faceless Void is coming back on the net worth finally. I mean,
Yeah,
he's only
the Maelstrom, yeah.
only about he's 1,300 behind the Lifestealer, but I mean maybe he's in some trouble too.
Man, I really want this Arcana's bash animation to have a different sound effect. It doesn't make any sense to me.
The sound effect is really like.
It's like you have the tentacle come up that whips it, and it's just like bonk. It's just so weird.
You want to see like a tentacle whip sound?
Yeah, I want like a smushy like fleshy style like whipping. I don't. Oh, okay, that sounded really weird.
Yeah, it does.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Freak.
I do know. I got you.
All right.
I know what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Why can't my co-cast just be normal?
Okay, whatever.
I mean, they're only 5k down. They could be down significantly more. The Brood Mother is really starting to accelerate as well. The part of the game where I would say gets very worrisome for Radiant is probably the Ags on Brood. I mean, he went Pipe first, which I think is pretty good. Mitigates a lot of the Snapfire damage, and they're very reliant on Snapfire this game, so I do like the Pipe. And now he's going to take this bottom tier 2, going to work on his Wraith Pack, probably going to look for Ags or Sheepstick after that. I think when the Brood gets to that Ags or Sheepstick, the game is going to get really hard for Radiant to play. Nearly impossible, I would say.
Dude, I see Hex just being like an unplayable situation for NoRunes. Like I don't know what they do when they just like insta Hex someone.
Yeah, I mean they already have a Hex too. That's like a double Hex. That could have happened when the Mars blinked in as well. He blink Arena, could have got hexed very easily. So it's something you always have to be aware of.
They're doing a really good job of controlling like mid and bot waves right here. Kits. Ooh, actually go for the infest into the smoke. Moose has a blink.
See the board.
Yeah, that's what it was. Moose's blink coming out right now for the Lions. So he is now another infest option.
Where were you when Hiko took the top tier 2 tower with his
meteor hammer is kind of doing work though.
They saw the couriers. They know people are up here. They're going to find Mini. Oh, he just popped the Mask of Madness. Doesn't matter. He is just super dead as DNM picks it up. Nuage's on the side. Going to get scouted for the moment. Trying to TP on out. The Rolling Thunder from Kits. Perfectly done on that shield crash there to catch him. It's going to be a double kill now for the Lifestealer.
Get the kills, but it's not going to bring their tier 2 tower back.
Now the question is,
Meteor Hammer's doing work. Look, Hiko's a genius, man.
Yeah, look at the Brood.
Oh, they caught him. They actually don't have the... Oh, he has spear mana.
You should really spear. Okay.
That's a problem. He just turns it around so fast thanks to the moves, and he will be able to make it out on puck. Hiko like didn't pop the stick. He had like 10 charges on the stick and didn't stick for the spear.
I think he wanted to try to spear the Brood backwards, but I feel like at that point it's too late. You need to just get the damage.
Yeah.
There's the Hex too. I mean, there's always a chance you get hexed if you don't have BKB, so BKB is going to be really important for the Mars to play this game.
He's been working on it for a while now, but yeah. It's really difficult for him to jump forward into the Lion right now.
Yeah.
So, popping BKB first. Necessity for them to take team fights. 7k now with advantage now for 5RAT. They're looking pretty good. Kits is now working on his Blink Dagger. You almost have the Wraith Pack Totem done on the Brood Mother.
Oh, open wounds onto the Marcy. Goodbye. DNM gets his Deso delivered, turns it into a quick kill.
It's the first charge on it as well. +2 damage. This is like a weird thing.
I want them to add more things like that in Dota.
I don't.
I love that like Deso is now not like, it's a lot more dynamic, whereas like in the past it was like, yeah, you just like pick it up, it's always just really strong, but now it's like if you pick up Deso and you don't actually do anything with it, it's not nearly as strong.
I will say, I think this is NoRunes time to fight. I think this Roche is a little preemptive, and I think right now they should be smoking. Yep, there you go. Try to look for a big circle spell fight. 5RATFORCESTAFF though, reading the move pretty smartly. backing out of the Roche, being more patient, so that's good. Moose is seen. Oh, and
The Hex, though, so fast.
though.
Mini gets the Chrono, does catch 3, but there's the Mortimer Kisses. They've got to be able to turn this damage into something. Lifestealer's still alive, Spirit on back, but Kit's gonna bump Mini up onto the high ground. Your Mars goes down, and Kit's with the Rolling Thunder, able to just chase for more. Moves with the buyback, chain stunning down, Faceless Void. Gets saved thanks to that silence out from the puck, but Mini is still in so much danger, and they cannot escape. Nuages will TP on home, but ends up being a big win here for the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF. 3 for
Cuts
1.
on the backside, manages to grab a double damage rune outside the pit, though. So at the very least, it's a middle finger to them.
I think he's gonna get caught though by the line right here. Oh, he does have a Lincoln, but
He did not see the high ground ward.
Yeah, he knows now.
He tried to like go for the Blink's silence on the Lion, and they like blinked at the exact same time. Just instantly hexed.
It was a bold move of him to try to do.
I have a feeling that the Mars needs to just blink and Arena Spear, and he should not wait on the W or anything. I mean, this is just like too many times he's blinked in and got hexed, and I mean, maybe BKB is just the answer, but it really feels like you need to go for something fast, something quick.
BKB will fix that. I mean, can you ever really be faster than Hex if the line's like paying attention?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, if you just use the spear, I think it'll connect. Like, you don't use your W and you just like blink and you do the.
I don't know.
Arena Spear.
You blink, you use the arena, and then you try to wind up.
No.
Oh,
You
just
should blink. Yeah, just spear into the arena, like spear arena.
All right.
You can.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like more often than not, you're gonna get the one spell off before that Hex comes out. Like,
Yeah, you can get one spell. Getting both of them off against Lion, though, like, think about Hex. There's no cast point on it. Like, it's just an instant ability.
Like all the details I was given.
One of the fastest of the game. There's no travel time on it either. It's just like the sickest disable.
Hits. Looking for something. Got the Life Stealer. Finds Nuages. Oh, big cookie though, almost on the cliff.
Yeah, that would have been nice if you made it to the cliff, but not a lot you can do there. They're just DNM is so strong. He's gonna find Hiko here potentially.
Wow,
Meteor Hammer comes out. He knows he's here. AB1's trying to find him. He's got him.
dang.
Just holding the Frostbite. Nice spear away. Gonna go for the TP. No chance. Frostbite
Oh,
into the
great.
Crystal Nova. Or Freezing Field. I feel like that was a little unnecessary, the Freezing Field, but it's fine.
I'm getting the kills.
The DNM is 7-0 and 10. And it's the Brood Mother that is actually the top net worth. Speed is enormous. Pipe, Wraith Pact, 2,000 gold in the bank, queues up an Assault Kuros.
That's an AC. I mean, that's another aura. I mean, it gets harder and harder to fight, have damage, especially the more auras this guy has.
All right. BKB on the Void now, finally, but still not the Mars.
Still gonna need more damage too. I mean, I think Void needs Mjolnir. I think Void needs maybe even like, a Silver Edge. I mean, he needs something to actually do damage in this game because he doesn't have any other heroes to do damage. Marcy is not real damage in this game. The Void on the mid lane. And that's his Life Stealer.
I mean, the only thing Marcy needs to do damage is
A BKB.
BKB Basher.
Dude, they are just running in with the Swarm, trying to find these heroes. Mid lane, the Coil comes out.
Oh,
There's the
and
spear. Into the Pango. He's dead.
Nice.
Really good Spear Arena. Nice job.
With that, he's got the BKB finished. I'll give him last the gold that he needs.
The question is, do they look for more moves? He goes into Hex. They've got him. Instantly killing that Faceless Void. Did not even stand a chance. Marcy goes in, trying to do what she can, but
No.
just rooted up and dead.
Yeah, after that Void was dead, there was no point of going in there, I feel.
They severely underestimate the damage that they can do on this like Blink Hex. Like Faceless Void has a BKB, but I mean, if you're the one that just gets Blink Hexed into a stun, like you're dead.
We'll say as well that Radiant don't have any saves, so I mean at any point during this game, the Life Stealer is going to bomb someone with the Pango or the Lion, and it's really hard to do anything about it. I mean, whoever gets bombed is going to die. So what that means most likely is that Radiant need to think about taking fights with numbers. They should look to take a fight with buyback, take a fight 6v5, 7v5, because you know they do have the late game. They have the Faceless Void, they have the Mars, they have the Puck, they have the heroes that will really scale. So. You know, if you can lose a fight, like, you know, even if you use 7 heroes for it, but you kill 4, that's good enough. Like, you know, that's like, that'll stall the game. That'll give you gold. That'll give you XP. You know, just winning a fight at any cost is really important.
Yeah. Puck, top lane, finally gets caught. Moose and AB1 have been looking for him for a while. The mana drain is there. The freezing field comes out. Does he get the blink? He's going to. Oh, boy.
Just dodge.
This Life Stealer, though, he does have the Aegis, but walking directly into the smoke.
30 seconds
Only
on the
for
Aegis,
another,
too.
yeah, 25 seconds, so.
They see speed there. Hiko might go for it. It's so close there as the arena comes out. They're actually holding off on the spear. Speed just kiting it out. There's the chrono, though. Lifestealer still got the Aegis for 15 seconds. They will be able to get themselves their first kill, but the question is, can they get more? Moose. Next off. Coil does connect onto the Lion here as they continue the chase. Lion will be the next to fall. Nice time dilation there, but there comes Kits finally on the Pango. DNM's Aegis has been claimed. Hiko forced to BKB and run. Mini still playing on the outskirts of the fight, freezing up the Snapfire. Bashed up by DNM, so she goes down Guts, trying to do what he can to play her on the fight. Has the jaunt, should be. Oh, he actually doesn't have blink. He's in a lot of trouble. Just get destroyed.
Yep. He was rooted up by the CM, so
couldn't jaunt.
Phase shifted there, but not able to jaunt away.
Pretty decent engagement, though. For Radiant, I would say.
Yeah, even exchange, basically, even though it's 3 for 2.
They messed up a lot. They missed the spear. The Lion, like, survives for way longer than necessary. So I would say that fight is pretty promising for their ability to maybe blow up the Brood and then look for something afterwards. Probably the best strategy for them. They can keep kiting. They can kite for a long time.
They're in the mid lane.
Walking right up to the mid lane. I don't know if they have damage for him, though. It's really difficult.
If they get the spear back, they might, but
yeah,
it's hard.
I mean, you don't want to lose a fight here. That's the thing. If you mess up jumping him and you lose one of your heroes, you lose your racks.
Void is, whoa. Living life on the edge.
Hex there, and he's, you know, if there's a Hex that comes out, he just dies. We've seen that plenty of times already. Nuage's trying to push top now. Dude, he is super underfarmed. He's right under a ward, though, as DNM got his eyes.
This man's just trying to build up this Ghost Scepter now.
The arena on speed. He does have the base back down, and he's on the cliff as well. The Void can't DPS him at all.
There's the Meteor Hammer trying to do what they can, but like you said, they have no DPS to follow up this arena, and Mars is just getting absolutely chewed apart here. The BKB comes out, but it's just too late, and gets on the front line. He's managed to find the Marcy with the Rolling Thunder. Nice dispose away, trying to get into the base. She has the BKB, gonna be forced to use it. Not what you want right now. There is a chrono in 15.
Oh,
that Hex would have been close.
Yep. Well, this is going on. Puck immediately starts pushing the bottom wave. Mid wave is stuck where it is as well, so they're not actually going to be able to get anything off of this engagement, despite the fact that it happens so close to Radiant's base. They're doing damage control immediately. Yeah, they're still here.
Up.
Was that an infest? Yeah, it was. Okay.
Yeah. Spawn time is pretty low on the Sapphire. Only level 11.
Kill the Lifestealer here. They do have Chrono. He's showing himself. Looks like they want to try. He needs to BKB fast when he presses Chrono if he does.
Again, I said that. Their bottom tower is in trouble.
Like he should Chrono actually. He really does.
Yeah. There it is. The BKB instantly. The question is, can they finish off the life to the spear? Oh my god, I thought he was not gonna pin him. They get the kill.
All right, so again, that's promising. It shows that they, you know, when they have Chrono, they can kill who's in front of them. That said, he might get rolled on here, so.
Moose is ready.
Everything there.
That range creep.
Rolling Thunder comes through. They burst him down. The trade for the cores. Moose inside the arena is still just fine. Not even falling. Finally goes down to Guts. The Mortimer Kiss is springing in through the other side of the fight, but AB1 forced the BKB out from Hiko. Can he get the spear back? He's trying, but Speed not letting him do it. Heads up onto the high grounds. They chase for Nuage's. Dude, Kits is just doing so much damage on this Pango.
Yeah. Way pushing. They still got fortified. Buy them a little bit of time, but it would like you have to buy back on these heroes. Them so close to respawning.
Catapult won't die either.
No, it's not. It's not in Power Flak. Guts got the wave.
How's that legal? It was like. Oh, I guess it was hitting the creeps.
It was hitting the creeps the whole time, yeah.
That's it for Radiant's middle tower.
I thought it was like an illegally long throwing catapult.
They have another fort. We'll use it. I mean, Kits has the Aeon Disc available to combine at any moment.
Aces Void TP top, so they have no interest in fighting. It looks like.
Yeah, they're gonna give up that barracks. Ooh, they
And
turn
they're
around.
gonna maybe get jumped.
Oh my god. What?
It's
His
some.
HP.
I think he got literally. He procced Bash. I don't even know. I literally don't know how that did so much damage.
How did that do so much damage?
Level 20. Got
I
the
guess
talent.
the swashbuckle
Alright.
damage, Tony. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. God. He's gonna be spamming this off of cooldown to harass these heroes. They can't defend the racks. I mean, at the very least, the tier 2 is still staying at the top lanes to stop them taking the top racks, but 5RAT looking good.
Yeah, they're really good.
20 more seconds till the Chronosphere, and I think they know that, so they're just waiting patiently.
I mean, Roche is back up right now. If they go right into it now, 10 more seconds.
Moose also has Aeon Disc now, by the way.
Yeah, 2 Aeon. I mean, Kid's Aeon Disc isn't even completed. It's
Nice.
really good.
Yeah, he's just been
Yeah.
holding it. Waiting for anybody to show up in the mid lane.
Smoke up.
Smoked up, yep.
They're gonna jump this void. Looks like they are.
Yeah, they're gonna do it once again. We've seen him do it over and over. Faceless Void goes down. He's gonna buy back. He's got the Chronosphere. Hiko on the Mars is gonna be forced to BKB. The Chronosphere comes out. It does catch 3, but where's your follow-up damage? It's just not there. DNM just surviving the whole time. New Hawkins goes in and goes down, and that's gonna die back on Mini. That's GG. 5RAT will tie it up.
So defending champions aren't out of it yet, you guys. I was,
Let's go.
yeah, I was a
NA.
little bit skeptical after watching that first match. I'm not gonna lie to you. 5RAT, they were looking a little bit shaky, but they managed to pull together for this one.
I think
What would you say the highlights of this match were, Sammy?
the highlights of this match.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if there were that many highlights. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay,
It was
what
kinda
won
just a
them this
clean-
game?
I think the draft was a pretty big out draft. I think the 5RATFORCESTAFF draft has a lot easier execution. The Broodmother looks like it's going to have a fantastic game. I mean, there's also a part of it that's just NoRunes draft doesn't make a lot of sense. So little damage.
I liked NoRunes draft.
I thought the Mars and the Puck were a little weird together, but then they followed it up with the Faceless Void. You know, I think this carry really needed to be a ranged hero that did DPS. Like if they had Sniper or something on their team, I think it would be a lot easier for them to play because then the Sniper might actually win the Brood lane. It might actually deal with the Lifestealer, and you have tons of damage to throw on the Coil in the Mars Arena. Because that's what happened in all these fights. They drop Arena, there's no damage. They drop Coil, there's no damage. Then they finally drop Chrono, and then they drop Snapfire ult. And there's like kind of damage, but like it's just not good enough to get through the Brood and get through the Pango and Lifestealer.
More damage, more heroes with more damage.
Yeah, more damage. Pick
Okay.
damage.
That's
Yeah,
it's a pretty good strategy. It seems like your words of wisdom from game number 1 seem to have worked, Sammy. So we are going to be going to a game 3, which is exciting. I mean, both series, the final ones of phase 1, all going to game 3 is pretty much what we wanted to see. So both these teams gonna see what they bring in this final game. And we'll see you guys after a break. We're just be right back. Should only be a few minutes, so stay tuned for more here on the BTS Pro Series Season 13.